Hey folks, Donald Trump actually did something very good this week when he announced that his administration has struck a deal with Pfizer to lower prescription drug costs in a few months down the road, right? Not now, yeah, we could do it today, but at the very least, we're getting cheaper prescription drugs, which has been a major issue in the United States for several decades now. This is a good thing. Or at least Donald Trump wants you to think it's a good thing. He wants you to think you're going to get cheaper prescription drugs. The reality, as usual, is far more complicated. First and foremost, let's talk about the name of the program, Trump RX. Yeah, he named it after himself. And what it's going to be is a website called Trump RX. So if you want to get cheaper drugs, you got to type in Trump's name. He's mad that we have Obamacare, which started as a pejorative for the Affordable Care Act and then kind of became the name everybody calls it. But he wants his name on something, by God. So we got Trump RX. And so you're going to go to this website, which is not online yet. It hasn't been created. I don't even know if they've secured the domain name. So any of you clever people out there want to try to do that, go for it. That'd be hilarious. But when this website launches at some point next year, you're going to go to the website and then you're going to search for a prescription drug. But rather than the website actually helping you, what the website does is provide you a link to the manufacturer's website. Okay. So Trump RX literally does nothing. It's basically a truncated Google search with far worse results, or it will be at least. So skip Trump RX. You can just go to Google and type in the name of the prescription drug, go to the manufacturer's website, because once you're there, which is where Trump RX would take you, you're going to do the same thing you always do, which is look for a manufacturer's coupon. That's it. That's how Trump is lowering prescription drug prices. Go to the manufacturer's website and see if there's a coupon available. Yeah, that's the grand plan. Now you may be saying, but Farron, wait. He also talked about the most favored nations pricing that we are going to get in the United States. Yes, he did. And yeah, Pfizer agreed to that. And you know how much money that is going to save you each year on your prescription drugs? $0. None. You don't save anything because the most favored nation pricing only is for Medicaid drugs, not even Medicare. Okay. Just Medicaid. So if you're not on Medicaid, you don't save any money. But if you are on Medicaid, you also don't save any money because the government pays for that. So basically, this grand I'm lowering your prices deal that Trump announced this week with Pfizer just means the government for Medicaid-only drugs, and not even all of them, just some of Pfizer's medications, right? Some of those are going to be bought at a lower cost by the federal government, which then goes to people on Medicaid who often have a, $0 or, $5, $10 copay. So your copay will not change. If you're on Medicaid and you get one of these drugs that has had the price lowered, you still pay the same amount. So you're not saving any money. The government saves money, which I guess is okay, right? We want to save money, especially at a time when they've gutted Medicaid. So maybe it's like kind of slightly, maybe perhaps good. But at the same time, on the day this was announced, Bernie Sanders went ahead and released a report talking about the fact that, let me just read this. Prices increased just this year since Trump took office for 688 different medications, 310 brand name drugs, 378 generic ones, and a median cost of 5.5%, and 25 different treatments available from these pharmaceutical companies, more than doubled in cost since Donald Trump was sworn in. Not to mention the fact that he undid President Biden's deal to lower several other prescription drug prices. He did away with that, so those prices went up. So the only thing Trump has done this year, in spite of talking a big game about lowering your prescription drug costs, is he's made them more expensive. He always talks about, well, Europe is able to get these for this price and we're not. And that's true. And he's right to be pissed off about it. The difference is Most countries in Europe, the government sets the prices. The government tells the drug companies, you're not going to charge us this. You're going to charge us this. This is it. You cannot charge more than this. They have laws that prevent the price gouging that we experience every time we walk into a CVS or a Walgreens. And Trump's doing nothing about that. It's all performative. It's all BS. It's all make sure they don't read the fine print and find out what it's all about. Because this deal, this plan that Donald Trump announced this week, will not save any consumer anywhere any money at all. You will still be paying the same prices for your prescription drugs. Trump and the government may save a couple of bucks here and there. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.